Well, hey folks, welcome back to another episode of Lepak with Abang Sam. Today, we are hanging out with the most talented, most charming, the one and only Joshua Michael here in the studio who can make a dull day happy with laughter. Buckle up, dudes, because this interview is about to get wild. Yeah. So, hey Joshua, thank you so much for accepting this interview in your busy schedule. It's great to have you here. Honestly, I'm a big fan of your contents and videos. You need to believe they are my mood boosters. So, to kick things off, tell us a bit about your journey into content creation and your inspiration behind them.
I think the journey is actually not as long and as not as hard as what everybody would like to portray. At the end of the day, being a content creator is not that difficult. Many people will tell you, oh, it takes a lot of sweat, hard work, blood, and to be very honest, none of that. Can I curse in this podcast? Is it okay? It is if I Simon Rush, I can't curse. But truth is, this it's not a difficult journey, but it is of course a very interesting journey because at the end of the day, we all want to be creative, right? I think especially in my generation, I'm slightly older than you guys. You guys are what, 20, 22? When I was 20, 22, none of these avenues were open. We didn't have Instagram. Actually, I don't think Instagram was then when I started off. The biggest social media platform was Facebook. Actually, the only social media platform was Facebook. I was from the generation that came just after Friendster. So Friendster, MySpace, have you all heard of that? So that was right after that Facebook came. So when I was in my college, I started my first Facebook account when I was 20. When I was 20. So that's how old I am. I started then, and of course we all want to be creative, right? So we all grow up, especially if you're a middle class Indian boy, your only source of entertainment is movies. I grew up like right now, I think a lot of people have other source of entertainment. You have social media, you have YouTube, you have, you guys play games, you guys are so much into gaming. There's anime, there's a lot of different forms of entertainment. But if you're a middle class, I say middle class only because we don't have any other avenues to go do other things. So the only source of entertainment you have is TV, and in television you only have movies. So you watch Tamil movies every weekend. So watching movies, you grow up, like any other person. You want to be an actor, you want to be a star, you want people to like you, you want to be famous. That was the only goal. But as reality will hit you when you're 18, 19, 20, you realize that none of that is possible because you need to either be someone really good looking or someone really rich to be able to be in these kind of situations. So and I was 18, 19, 20, I finished into college. I was in when I did. So I wanted to become a psychologist. It was such a random passion to have because I remember even that I wanted to be a psychologist because even that is because of television. I was watching this one television series. I'm not sure you all in your generation you remember, but there was this show called Criminal Minds. I'm not sure if it's still out now. I'm sure it is. But there was a show called Criminal Minds where they sort of solve crimes using. A psychologist, like they will go, like they'll think about how would a criminal think and all that nonsense. So I watched that show again and again. Okay, I can't be an actor, I can't be a star. I'll probably be like this guy in this show. So I decided to take up psychology. Then I finished it. Then after I finished psychology, I realized that again I'm still too poor to go be a psychologist, because for you to be a psychologist you need to do a master's, you need to do clinical counseling. There's a lot of things. So like any other Indian boy, my mother said, you're 23, Joshua, you need to start earning for the family. So shut up, don't have dreams. But she was essentially like, go, it's about time for you to earn for the family, right? Because you can, like again, I'm not comparing, I sound like a boomer. But I'm not comparing, but at least kids these days have a bit more of a leeway. Like, you can still say, okay, I want to go after my passion. I will earn. You want me to earn, right? I will do Grab. I will do freelance, I will go work here, but I can still pursue my passion. But in my time, at least about 10 years ago, there was no such thing as freelancing. There was no gig economy. They call it gig economy. I'm not sure if you all know that term. At that point, the only way is after you're done graduating, you go into the work force. So I became a marketing executive, PR executive at a local college here. Actually, it's your college, Inti Subang. I was Inti's marketing team. I was their PR executive. So I was there for 5 years. It was a fun experience. I wouldn't lie. Somehow I still made that job into a creative, work. I was in the PR team. I hated writing. My boss called me and just said, "Joshua, you're really bad at this. Do you know that?" I said, "Yes, boss. I understand. I can't do writing. I can't. I cannot sound fake, or I can't do this." There's two ways, he said. It's either you leave, be very honest, or I put you in another team. You see if that works for you. And that small decision changed my entire life, because my boss, instead of saying you suck, you can't be a good PR executive, get out. Instead of saying that, he said, "I'll put you in the social media team. So why don't you go work with them and see if that works for you?" That changed my whole life. And the rest is what you know. Yeah.
Wow, that's really amazing journey, Joshua. So now, let's talk about Badab. But in the dealing எனக்கு பிடிச்சிருக்கு. Well, shares about the inspiration and your journey behind the series, like filming in Chennai, the cast selection, the location finding, and all.
Badab is, again, for the non-Tamil speaking audience for listening, Badab is, in a long form, as you said, it's called But the Dealing எனக்கு பிடிச்சிருக்கு. In English, it's directly translated as But I Like That Deal, essentially that. It is a Tamil series. It is the first Malaysian Tamil series that was shot in India. Usually you'll see usually it's the other way around, right? So people from India will come to Malaysia, they'll shoot here, and then they'll make it into a Tamil movie. But we said, why must they come to us and exploit our locations, our country, our culture, make it into a content, make it into a scene, and then they go back. Why can't we go the other way around and explore their locations and their people, their content. So that was the main idea, that we wanted to make a first Malaysian series that went to India rather than the other way around. But more than that, the truth is, I completely believe in chances. What I mean by that is, there's a very old saying that good things comes to those who wait. So with this, when Astro came calling, again I had two choices. One, to just make exactly what they tell me to make, or number two, say, you know what, no, I'm going to take a chance and do something that no one has done it before. Even if I fail, I'll still fail as the first person to do it. I don't care. Like, I will always have that name to myself, I thought, right? That was the start of what I will call Badab Season 2. We decided to be we were very, the truth being behind is, we were very tired with what the existing Malaysian Tamil series space was. It was the same story. It was the same melodramatic story about someone who goes to the city, or someone who borrows money from someone, or a girl liking a guy. It was very common stories which we have seen over the last 10 years in India series. Series that you see from India, your Sun TVs or your Vijay TVs, we've seen that, all that. We Malaysians were just recreating it in our entire country. And I said, okay, that's not going to work. So I said, let's make a story about a guy who goes all the way to India, gets involved in fights, gets involved in the gangsters from India, and then he comes back, he runs back, and then realizes that the gangsters, and then bring characters from India back to Malaysia. In Badab, we were also the first series where we brought characters from India to come to us, and to top it all, we also became the first Malaysian series to have 14 original Tamil songs. We, again, even for a movie you have 5 songs. I said, why can't we have songs in our series? Why can't we have, and most series in Malaysia at that point will use songs from India. They'll take like a movie song and they'll use it in their scenes. We said, no, forget that. We have very talented Malaysian Tamil musicians. Why can't I tell them, go make an original song for this? We ended up doing that. We were also the first Malaysian Tamil series to have an entirely an actor from India to play a lead role. We got Premji Amaran, who is a very well-known star in India. So all that, I think, essentially to answer your very simple question, Badab was something that came out of us taking chances.
Sounds like an amazing experience, Joshua. But there are some negative reviews for Badab also, especially nearing the finale. So what do you think on them?
Okay, before that, may I ask you, how do you know if you got negative reviews? Because I retweeted it, right? That's the point. This was my question to you. Why do you think it got negative reviews? Because I posted it. That was the whole intention. I want people to think it got negative reviews. So that's why you went and watched it. That was the whole point. Everybody has to understand this. I'm not. Let me be very. Also, let me clarify. I'm not saying this as to justify. Because the truth is, if I want everybody to talk good things about Badab, I wouldn't even share it to begin with. That's the truth. I would hide those negative reviews. The point here is, we live in a country, we live in an industry that the truth is, I can say it now, Astro is a platform that not many youngsters watch. Because you have your Netflix, you've got Amazon Prime, you've got your YouTube, especially YouTube is the most biggest platform. So my intention was, I am a social media person. I know how you guys work, young people like you work. I know how you all watch content. You all don't like to subscribe to things. You all like free stuff. And Astro is something that you have to pay. And among all that, so at one point we decided, why don't we share negative reviews? And to be very honest, the negative reviews are just people that they just hate people who do well. It's not people who actually watch the show. Just people who say like, oh, you're so fat. Why are you playing the hero? You know, you like this, but you have two girls after you are. The truth is, they just, you don't like when someone's doing well in life, at least. So we thought, okay, you know what? I'm going to actually share it because it's boring to share good compliments. Do you think, let's be very honest, if I posted something that says, bro, great show, well done, so proud of you, you looked at it and said, I'm doing well. You just moved on in life. I shared about someone said, oh, you saw so much about the episodes, like shit. I shared it. Because I know fellas like you be like, that's not that bad, let me go watch. And then someone messaged me and said, bro, actually watch, like what you just said. Bro, actually watch it, actually not bad one. The truth is, there's this English saying, the fruit's always on the pudding. Meaning, no matter what negative reviews, no what positive reviews, if you watch it, you would know. That was the whole point. So, that's to answer your question, that was the whole point. Yeah.
Whoa, Joshua, you're a kingmaker in playing with people's mind, yeah? Okay, let's keep aside the hater stuff. Let's play a short rapid fire. I'll say a word, you need to reply to the word in a single word. The words I'm saying can be a person or a thing. So, are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, let's begin with your series. Badab.
Chances.
Okay. Tanish.
Motivation.
Wow. Okay. Next. Followers and subscribers.
Irrelevant.
Okay. Filmmaking.
Goal.
Oh, nice. Okay. Haters.
Fans. Haters are your biggest fans. So fans.
And finally, Joshua Michael Entertainment.
Child.
Wow. Okay, that's all for the rapid fire round, Joshua. So, before we wrap up, any words of encouragement for aspiring filmmakers outside there?
Good things comes to those who take chances, not for those who wait. So I hope that is the last thing that I can give out in this. Yeah.
For you, very simple and straightforward answer. Alright, Joshua, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been a pleasure speaking with you and learning more about your journey as a filmmaker. Wishing you a very good luck for all your upcoming plans and projects.
You guys too. I hope you guys also do a lot of things, and I'm sure you guys. I know you guys took a lot of effort to come here, so that itself is a good sign that you are taking your chances. So that's fantastic.
Thank you so much. And that's it for today's episode of Lepak with Abang Sam, folks. I hope you enjoyed the chat with the inspiring filmmaker Joshua Michael. As I always say, if you are new to this podcast channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button there. Until next time, keep lepaking, Malaysia.